Hello to everyone. I'm Udis Vakis and I will present you the first theme, public health and e-health. The projects in this thematic area shall contribute to the knowledge about first, disease prevention, and second, patient-centered healthcare system. To prepare the projects according to those priorities, we have here three different subtopics, which I will introduce to you individually. The first subtopic is about population-based studies on health behaviors, with particular attention the alcohol and drug use and addiction, the physical activity and sedentary lifestyle and diet modification, and the third one is mental health in general and their implications for disease prevention. Here I would like to emphasize that those are behavioral risk factors. In this case, we can speak about possibility of modification of behavior and what is the impact on population and health system, also the economic impact of such a modification and disease prevention based on health behaviors. The subtopic 1.2 is e-health and integrated care. Here I would like to emphasize that e-health is not a particular system, but it is a backbone of integrated care, and our partner countries have excellent experience and broad implications of integrated care, and therefore projects in this area will be very valuable for researchers from Baltic countries. The subtopic 1.3 is on cardiovascular disease and cancer prevention and their personalized and patient-centered care. Here I would like to emphasize that projects can be on cardiovascular disease prevention and care, and the projects can be on cancer prevention and care. We don't limit the projects, for instance, with cardio-oncology, which will mean that both cardiovascular disease and cancer prevention is in the project. So the projects can be also the projects to cardiovascular disease and the projects to the cancer prevention. So this is the short summary of the theme number 1, public health and e-health, which clearly has as priority the disease prevention and patient-centered healthcare system. Thank you for your attention.
Hello, my name is Alexander Blooms, and I will cover the 2 social sciences topics within this call. And both of these social sciences topics fit within the broader EEA grants objective of strengthening international cooperation and also reducing social and economic disparities specifically. So the first one I would like to cover is the thematic area of migration and social inclusion, which contributes to exploring migration processes and tackling challenges that arise from migration, as well as studying other challenges and topics related to social inclusion and equality. And here within challenges that arise from migration, we would definitely also include effects in emigration countries, not only affecting receiving countries. The study of social inclusion involves identifying patterns and trends of social inequality in a broad perspective. For example, economic inequality, inequality of education, inequalities between geographic areas or minority and majority groups, as well as exploring causes and consequences of these patterns. Research proposals can investigate third country migration into EEA EFTA countries, as well as inter-EEA EFTA migration between countries. Migration between the Baltic countries and Scandinavia is an area of special interest, going back to this broader EEA grants goal. And of course, it would also be nice to have some projects also covering high-skilled migration. So not only focusing on low-skilled migration. Proposals on migration are encouraged not only to explore and identify solutions for challenges which arise from immigration, but also challenges around emigration, as mentioned earlier, such as brain drain and depopulation. And proposals should aim to deliver policy impact via policy recommendations and other pathways. And here I would also like to encourage those researchers planning to submit a proposal to have an idea of what kind of research can be impactful via some changes in policy, and then shift the objectives to match this, because it's actually expected that the results of this this research will have some policy impact.
Hello, my name is Sarmīta Mickeviča, and I will be covering cybersecurity and public security topics in this program. And if we talk about cybersecurity, first of all, it's interdisciplinary subject where ICT and social sciences and other topics are could be researched and submitted in one proposal. And if we look to the subtopics, so first of all, this cybersecurity should explore topics about data protection and take into account European regulation of data protection and GDPR aspects. This is a very, let's say, high priority topic in Europe research agenda. And if we look to the public security, it's really about emergency services and criminal justice system, the topics which is about which concerns the internal security and improvements there. Yeah, so thank you.
Projects within the thematic area of regional economic development, employment, labor market regulations, and social policy should contribute to meet the challenges in the context of urbanization, emigration, and aging society. Economically lagging regions experience decline in populations, low productivity growth, and a strain on social services. And this topic specifically encourages the use of advanced quantitative methods using a wide range of available data sets, including big data, and which is highly encouraged. And here I would like to mention that Latvia also now has European social survey data available for round 9, and we will also have data hopefully available for round 10. So round 10 is also planned in Latvia. So subtopic 1, the challenges of societal and economic transformations in regions in the context of declining and aging population and low productivity growth. So of course, this can and should focus on the subnational level. Subtopic 2, solutions for the provision of the availability of quality social services, scenarios of viable and fair labor market policy. Subtopic 3, solutions for increasing the prosperity of regions, comparatively examining social policies, labor market policies, and their effects on individuals and households, and ensuring that the policy makes better targets different needs of vulnerable groups. And as I mentioned with the previous social sciences call, projects should aim to actively disseminate findings to policymakers and produce useful recommendations which are also implementable to be presented to policymakers. And before I say goodbye, I would like to say that if you have any questions about the 2 social sciences topics, feel free to also email me directly. Thank you.
Hello, it is my pleasure to give you a short comment on thematic area, innovative solutions for efficient and sustainable use of resources. And as you can see, this thematic area has the most subtopics, and the reason for that is because we wanted to align them with two smart specialization areas for Latvia's smart specialization strategy, which are bioeconomy and smart energy. And there are three things I would like to for you to consider when writing your project proposals. The first one is we expect that research within this thematic area would contribute to the European Green Deal priorities, which are smart, efficient, affordable energy, sustainable transport, food systems and environment, also transition to circular economy and climate neutrality. The second one is we would like to see that projects identify issues and solutions which are either specific for Baltic and Nordic region, or in other way complementary to similar issues which are topical for other regions as well. And the third one is we see that projects can focus on any respective area within the subtopics and to any area in respective value chain. Like they can focus on new theoretical ideas. They can focus on technological solutions, either for production, distribution, storage, design, and also digitalization. They can also focus on social innovation, like governance or market issues, and of course we welcome also interdisciplinary research. And in the end, I would like to say that these subtopics should be taken more like thematic guidelines, and so you're really welcome to choose which are the issues that should be tackled within this Baltic Nordic collaboration. Thank you, and we look forward for your project.